What's up, Earth signs? Happy new moon in Cancer. Got your new moon in Cancer reading going on. Have definitely called on all of the spiritual supports. Trust that all of these decks have been cleared, have been shuffled. We in the house. It's going down right now. So we're going to see what needs to happen, what we can do, what energy we need to get into in order for us to be in the catbird seat doing this particular part of this new moon cycle. So let's see what we got going on right here with the overarching energy. We talking about some of that unity consciousness, some of that love energy, that 3 of Cups energy. We got the 3 in the water sign energy that's going on right about now. On the love front, very soon, baby, very soon and very soon. And then we got the environmentalist card for the purpose. And then we got the angels coming in, letting us know to have some patience. Now, let's take a look-see at how goes this message. See, I got to pull them all out in order for me to really get the big picture on how, 2 cards just came through. 2 cards came through again. I don't know, Earth signs, y'all in the house right now. So let's talk about what message Spirit has in particular for these Earth signs. Woo, it's going down for y'all. The number one thing the Spirit wants you to know, see, this is all about having that interconnectedness. This is about your relationships, connecting with others, communicating well. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes when you out here in these streets. The South Node came through right here in this Moonology deck, letting us know that we can't let the past hold us back. See, this a time right here where we just shifted the nodes. We in the node of, we have just shifted into the Aries North node, which makes the Libra the South node. And the South node in Libra, it speaks to us having like past life relationships that could have been dysfunctional, didn't work out for us. We ain't had too good of boundaries and shit like that. That was one of the challenges, right? We went along to get along. Now listen, that don't mean that that's a bad thing, right? We just know that that's the work that we did during the last trip around, right? But this particular trip around, our focus is more on the self. And with this South Node card letting us know, don't let the past hold you back. Don't let all of that getting along and trying to make sure that everybody was in a good place. You can't let that hold you back. Now, the challenge that we've been facing with really making sure that we getting this communication thing together, right? Because even if we dealing with that energy where we're trying to like cultivate like our soul tribe and people that really get us and everything. See, when you let that past hold you back and you don't really talk about, you trying to go along to get along, you put yourself in a space for artificial connections, right? The challenge that we have is that we don't trust in who we are. We don't believe in our savoir-faire. We don't think that. We think we got to pretend like we somebody else in order for somebody to really accept us fully. But that's not full acceptance. You do get that, right? That's a pretend acceptance. That's because you pretending that you somebody else and now they accept that person, not you. But confidence, new moon in Leo, is your key to success. You got to believe in who it is that you are so that you can really show up and show up in your full self. You see? Because this new moon and Aries card, they came together, don't you know? This is one of your things. See, you know, one of the challenges we face is taking action. It's time for us to start taking action. It's time for us to start moving forward in that direction. And when you let your past hold you back, you ain't taking action like you supposed to. See, you got to be confident, believing in who you are, and start really making these moves in your true power. And once you recognize what's real, see, because you got to know this. You got to know this and you got to show this. See, because that's when it's a time for healing. See, this balsamic moon, that's that waning crescent. It's letting you know it's a time for healing. This is a time where you really get yourself into that space where you resolve all of those other issues that was in your past that was holding you back. Really sit with yourself. Start figuring all of that out, right? It's clearly time because, see, soon and very soon, you got to decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. And this is a time for healing so that you can start attracting those things that you really want instead of allowing your past to hold you back, bringing you back on a cycle of some old shit that you done away with, but you done got used to this. And so you let your past hold you back because you didn't believe that you was able to make that shift happen. But you got to take action and make sure that you healing that so that you can move forward in the direction that you're going to. And see, this is why your life purpose is being an environmentalist, right? Because you are an earth angel, earth signs, who was born here to protect and nurture and teach about the true nature in animals. Now listen, I'm going to tell you, it ain't about necessarily, but see, I like nature, so I'm just going to go there with that. But nature will ground you. It will heal you. If you surround yourself in the nurturing bosom of Mother Gaia, you will feel that energy of healing, that energy of wisdom, that energy of nurturing that will support you in getting in alignment with the vibration that you need in order to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. See, when you get into nature, them trees start speaking to you. The animals come through with very inspiring and medicinal messages. You take them shoes off and you ground yourself so that you can feel safe and secure and supported. Being out in nature has the keys to healing us on so many profound levels. And once you do that, you start spending that time in nature, in healing. This is when a very personal issue will reach that resolution. This is where that healing will come through so that you don't let your past hold you back. You done built up your confidence so that you can take that action because you go resolve that personal issue. But you got to be patient with yourself because this don't happen overnight, you know. And that's why you getting this science for free right here in this particular reading, Earth Signs. So the Archangel Jophiel comes through. I like her. This is all about that divine beauty energy, for real, for real. Really reiterating about that need to be out there in nature and enjoying that beauty of nature. It raises the vibration, you know. But she came through with this message of patience, letting you know that your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. See, there's just a little bit of work we got to do. We got to do some healing. We got to do some work. But this is going to put us all the way in alignment. Don't you worry about that. You got to trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. We think we're supposed to just show up and arrive. But you can just show up and arrive, and then you can get the halfway dollar store version of your success. Or you can ride these cosmic waves, develop emotional and spiritual maturity, wait that shit out, and really show up and show out in some profound ways. Up to you. You get to pick. Let's see what message these are. I'm telling you something. I'm going to give some new moon messages with my Moonology deck for each individual sign. No, sir. These archangels been coming through like, no. This trip, for this one case, we got this one. Let us give the messages for those individual signs. So we go set it off with the earth sign, Virgo. Let's see what we got for the Virgos. The Virgos, indigo and crystal children. The Archangel Metatron coming through. In the house, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children that are sensitive. See, it's these kids. I'm going to tell you something. My vibrational support team all children. No one over the age of 10 is on the vibrational support team. I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of healing that comes with these kids. That childlike energy, that free-spirited, they ain't concerned about the bull crap that a lot of us concerned with how much it costs. Unless somebody put that program in them early, which is very unfortunate. They ain't worried about what the brand name is. Unless somebody put that program in them, which is very unfortunate. And they ain't worried about all of the pretenses and everything that we got. Their vibrations is genuine. You know, they get into this space where if you can just share a laugh with them, they will be your friend. Children are just such a blessing. You know, there was a time in my life where I didn't really like kids. They used to always want to come around me. I'm like, why you come around me? Leave me alone. Go on somewhere about your business. They just follow me around. And I used to didn't want that until I got grandbabies. And when I got grandbabies, let me tell you something. The light came on to seeing the wisdom of having these children around you. So thank you, children, for loving me, even though I loved you, but I didn't like you. However, I love the kids now. And I love spending time with them because they're so free. And when you get around some kids, Virgo, this is going to help you to release all of that mental chatter, all of that headspace, all of that perfectionism, all of that analyzation. Get yourself with some kids so that you can really let go and be free. You're going to need this. They're going to help you a lot. They're going to bless your life. I promise you this. Yeah. All right. Who's next? Let me see. Who's the next Earth sign? Capricorn. Let's see. Cap, what's in the house? Sensitivity. You know you got activated with this, right? With this nodal switch and everything. All the cardinal signs got activated. You got that Pluto in Capricorn, a lot of transformation. We talking about wherever these cardinal signs are at. We talking Libra, Aries. We talking Cancer, Capricorn, right? Wherever those is at in your chart, that's where you go see some real fly activation at. And Cap, the Archangel Haniel comes through about that sensitivity. See, Haniel is all about you seeing things through the eyes of God, right? Giving you that deeper divine wisdom, right? And this sensitivity that the Archangel Haniel brings through is letting you know that you are extra sensitive to energy and emotions right now. You got to honor yourself and your feelings. Now, I know that this is not something that Capricorns is used to really sitting with, but when y'all do, I promise you, y'all are so on point. When it's about the business of progressing, Capricorn got true keen sense for that. Take that. Use that keen sense of discernment, of wisdom that you use in a business setting, that you use when you in survival mode, that you use when you trying to climb the ladder, when you trying to gain them resources, when you getting them back. You use that sensitivity and you let it translate to all parts of your life, because this is going to really put you in a space to where you are on point, you right and exact, and you will be able to clearly decide that direction that you trying to go into, Capricorn. And why is that? Because you using some discernment. You ain't just looking at the bling bling, the success of the situation. You starting to look deeper into things and not just at it. And that sensitivity is going to help you so that you can honor yourself and your feelings, so that you just ain't chasing a bag. You heard? All right. I'm through with it. No lecture here. All right. Taurus, let's get it, Taurus. Let's see what we got. We got this archangel that's coming through. Sandalphon, gifts from God. Gifts from God, Taurus, gifts from God. Let's talk about this. The archangel Sandalphon's message is, angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. You heard that? Did you hear that? Why come I ain't get this card? All right, Taurus. So you got some things coming through for you. Get yourself in this receiving mode. See, don't get into this old stubborn, I don't need no help type of mentality. You know how y'all can do it sometime, right? You need this. You go ahead and you receive this. You allow yourself to be blessed. You open yourself up and you let these angels go ahead bringing you these gifts. Open your arms up. Watch what you do. Because I'm going to tell you something. When Taurus got something, I promise you, they got that. No doubt about it. So definitely open yourself up. These gifts from God is about to unlock for for you. You about to show your ass to the beast out here in these streets. Trust me when I'm telling you that. I just saw that. All right, now, these archangels is in effect. They delivering these messages. I sincerely hope that they were definitely helpful for you. Let's not forget, at the end of the day, this is all about how we connecting in this world. Let's not forget that. I hope this was a blessing to you. Peace, light, and love. Earth signs.